You've got a reunion coming up and you want the scale to move fast, but you don't want to crash and burn. I'm going to show you the 7-day protocol that can drop pounds quickly and still respect your biology. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do for 7 days. And by day 2, you'll usually know if your body is responding. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Dr. Tony Hampton, board certified in family and obesity medicine with a master's in nutrition and functional medicine. This matters because weight loss isn't a personality test. It's hormones, appetite signals, sleep, stress, and food environment. So comment below, what's your deadline? New Year's, a vacation, a wedding, a reunion, or just I'm tired of being tired of that extra weight around my belly. And stay with me, because later I'll show you the one mistake people make that stops fat loss cold, even when they swear they're doing everything right. Here's the thesis. The root cause isn't willpower. It's insulin signaling, appetite hormones, and timing. Let me introduce you to Lisa. Lisa is a 50-year-old woman with a college reunion coming up, and she's got that familiar feeling. I want to look great, I want it fast, and I don't want another plan that leaves me hungry, cranky, and crying into a bag of trail mix. Here's what's been happening in Lisa's body, plain English. When we eat carbs, especially sugar and starch, insulin rises. Insulin's not evil, it's a storage hormone. But when insulin stays high all day because of frequent carbs and constant snacking, the body has a hard time getting access to stored body fat. Think of insulin like a lock on fat cells. High insulin, lock stays on, fat stays stored. Now here's why a big drop can happen in a week. Number 1, your body stores sugar as glycogen, and glycogen holds water. When Lisa cut carbs hard, glycogen drops and so does water. That's why the scale can move fast early. No magic, not detox, just physiology. Now let's bust the myth. Myth versus mechanism. The myth. If Lisa just works out harder, she'll lose faster. Mechanism. If insulin and cravings are running the show, exercise becomes punishment. Exercise works best when the hormone switch is already flipped. So here's the 7-day experiment Lisa can run. The goal isn't to pretend it's 7 pounds of pure fat. The goal is to move the scale fast, reduce cravings, shrink the waist, and build momentum while staying evidence-based and safe. Quick safety note. If Lisa is pregnant, has a history of eating disorders, has advanced kidney disease, or takes diabetes meds like insulin or sulfonylureas, she should do this only with clinical guidance. We're aiming for progress, not a medical emergency. Now the plan, the diet. Lisa would do strict keto for 7 days. That's ultra low carb, usually under 20 grams total, not net carbs, per day. High in whole foods and moderate protein. The point is to enter ketosis and reduce hunger. And yes, carnivore fits here because it's essentially a zero carb form of keto. Keto is the umbrella. Carnivore is a very strict version under it. Intermittent fasting. Lisa would do a 16-8 on most days. That's fast 16 hours, eat in a 8-hour window. This helps reduce calories without obsessive tracking and often improves appetite control. If she's new, she can start with a 14-10 and build up. Exercise. For rapid results, Lisa will combine daily walking, the most underrated fat loss tool on earth, resistance training to protect muscle, your metabolic engine, high intensity interval training 2 to 3 times this week, short bursts, high return on time. If Lisa can only do one thing this week, walk daily briskly, like she's late to a class reunion where her ex is explicitly still handsome. Now I'm going to give you this like a clinic note, because that's how results happen. Here's a practical prescription. What to start? 2 meals per day inside an 8-hour window. For example, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Protein first meals. Meat, fish, eggs plus healthy fats, olive oil, butter, avocado, hydration plus electrolytes. Salt your food and consider 0 sugar electrolytes if you develop headaches or cramps. Walk 30 to 60 minutes daily. Strength training 3 days this week. HIIT 2 to 3 days this week, only if cleared and joints allow. What to stop? Liquid calories, juice, sweet coffee drinks, alcohol. Keto treats that reignite cravings. Late night eating. We'll address night shift in a moment. Just a bite grazing that turns into 400 calories. What to measure? Your morning scale weight. Same time, after bathroom, before food. Waist at belly button, day 1 and day 8. Energy plus craving score, between 1 to 10 daily. Now, let's walk through Lisa's 7 days, weigh-ins included, so you know what normal looks like. Day 1, Her starting weight is 200 pounds. Lisa skips breakfast, water plus black coffee. First meal at noon, eggs, avocado, bacon. Afternoon, HIIT, including sprints, burpees, modified if needed. Then a short strength circuit, squats, push-ups. Dinner, bunless burger plus low-carb veggies. She goes to bed tired but proud. Day 2 in the morning, 197 pounds, which is 3 pounds lighter. Big drop, mostly water from carb restriction. Expected, motivating, and not a sign that she's lost 3 pounds of fat overnight. Day 2, Lisa fasts through morning again. For lunch, tuna salad. For dinner, chicken and spinach. She adds salt because she feels a slight headache. Classic early keto adaptation. She jogs 25 minutes, then 15 minutes body weight work, lunges, planks. Energy a little low but manageable. Day 3 in the morning, 195.5 pounds, that's 1.5 pounds lighter. The pace slows as water loss tapers. This is where people quit, right before it starts working. Day 3, Lisa feels more adapted. For lunch, she has a lettuce-wrapped cheeseburger, extra avocado. In the afternoon, she does HIIT on a bike, short sprints that leave her breathless. In the evening, she does a brisk walk for 30 minutes. And for dinner, salmon plus zucchini noodles. Cravings drop. Mood improves. Day 4 in the morning, 194.5 pounds, which is a pound lighter. Total 5.5 pounds down in 3 days. Day 4, strength focus, 30-minute full body weights, deadlifts, press, rows, or machines. She adds stretching for recovery. For dinner, big salad with chicken, olive oil, and a few nuts. Pants feel looser. Confidence rises. And let me pause for a moment. If this is helping you, tap like so YouTube shares it with people who need it. And if you're new here, subscribe, because quick wins are great, but I'm here for root cause long-term freedom. Let's go to day 5 in the morning. 194 pounds, that's 0.5 pounds lighter. Now we're in the real fat loss zone. Slower scale movement, better body changes. Day 5, Lisa stays strict. For lunch, she has eggs plus veggies. Dinner, steak plus broccoli. She walks in short chunks throughout the day, total about an hour. Has a quick 10-minute HIIT circuit, jumping jacks, squat jumps, mountain climbers, modified if needed. She's tired but focused. Day 6 in the morning, 193.5 pounds down 0.5 pounds. Total 6.5 pounds down in 5 days. Day 6, active recovery. Gentle bike ride in 30 minutes. Stretching. Meals are simple. Spinach omelet, grilled chicken plus cauliflower. Early bedtime, because sleep is not optional when you want hormones to cooperate. Day 7 in the morning, 193 pounds down 0.5 pounds. About 7 pounds down in 6 days. Lisa's average is close to a pound a day on a scale. Day 7, Lisa extends her fast to 18 hours. Only water, black coffee. Afternoon, final HIIT, treadmill sprints or incline intervals. Dinner, salmon plus asparagus plus olive oil salad. Victory meal, calm evening. Final day 8 morning, 192.5 pounds. Total loss in 7 days. 7.5 pounds, that's 200 down to 192.5. Now, does this prove you can lose a pound of fat per day? Not exactly. Is a pound a day achievable or myth? Lisa lost about 7.5 pounds on a scale in a week, but the early drop is largely water and glycogen. True fat loss is slower for most people, often closer to 1 to 2 pounds of fat per week in a sustainable plan. In Lisa's case, she likely lost some real fat, but the scale drop was a mix. Water, glycogen, less inflammation, and yes, fat. And here's that mistake I promised. People do keto plus fasting, but they add fat to everything because it's keto, and they accidentally eat more calories than they think. Keto helps appetite, but it's not a free-for-all butter festival. Eat to satisfy, not stuffed. Here's some objections and pitfalls, real-life version. What about coffee? It's fine, just don't drink dessert. What about dairy? Some do great. Some stall. If stuck, test 7 days dairy-free. What about late night eating? Often a fat loss killer because it disrupts sleep and appetite signals. What about night shift? Your day is your wake cycle. Fast and eat based on when you eat, not the clock on the wall. Here's a lesser-known insight. Leptin and circadian timing matter. If Lisa gets morning outdoor light and protects sleep, her appetite hormones behave better. Translation? The plan feels easier. Cravings drop and adherence improves. Here's a recap in 20 seconds. Root cause. Insulin plus constant eating plus poor timing blocks fat access. Action. 7 days of strict keto. 16-8 fasting. Daily walking. Strength. 2 to 3 HIIT sessions. Expect change. Fast early scale drop, then slower, but waist and cravings improve. Here's your next step. Comment, I'm in if you're doing a 7-day protocol. And tell me your deadline, reunion, wedding, vacation, or New Year. Click here to subscribe so this isn't just a 1-week sprint. Click here to watch the next video. And when you finish, come back and comment your day 8 results. The scale, your waist, your energy. That's how we turn a deadline into a lifestyle. I'll see you in the next video.